All right, final session of week four's off-season training. This is what is typically my Saturday bench session that I hit with other people, just because I don't really like to bench by myself. It's kind of shitty not having a lift off, and because of my shoulder and elbow situation being kind of hit or miss, although it's been more hit than miss lately. I just don't ever get set up quite as well when I'm having to do my own lift off, and it usually affects my outcome for the day. And today was kind of like that. Everything felt pretty decent moving through all my warm-up sets and into my work sets, but I wasn't able to get nearly as tight as I normally can when I get a good lift off. Also, the bench, for some reason, kept sliding around today. I tried to bench out of this rack, and just because the J-hooks are a little bit smaller so that it's easier for me to unrack, and blah, 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 15 different excuses. Just shit felt a little bit off. Bench would slide, and then my shoulders would relax, and then I'd clip the J-hooks a couple times today. So just little stuff like that was pissing me off. But this was my one 100% perfect set today. This is 3 sets of 8 at 250 pounds. I successfully paused the last rep of the first 2 sets. I ended up missing rep number 8 on set 3. So that sucked, but whatever. I just kind of got out of position. You can see my left elbow, or the one that's closest to the camera here, starting to get a little bit squirrely at the bottom, and that's because my upper back is relaxed from the bench having moved. So I was kind of fighting against that most of today. And I was still just a little bit fatigued. This session is normally done on a Saturday, and today is Friday, and yesterday I deadlifted. So I ended up cramming my entire week's worth of training into Monday through Friday, but it is for a good reason. A couple of the guys that I train here at the gym are competing this weekend, and the meet is tomorrow. So definitely looking forward to that. Weigh-ins went well. Everybody made weight and came in exactly where they needed to be. And they are probably at home enjoying every bit of carbs and fat and salt that they can get their hands on. I will not be partaking, unfortunately. So, still chicken and rice for me tonight. But I'm definitely excited for that. They've put in some hard work. I've got 2 guys that are competing for the first time, and that's exciting as well. So, I have just as much fun coaching other people as I do competing myself. So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And because of that, this is happening on Friday, so I can still get all my work in for the day. Went directly into close grips. I cut out the dips that I had planned out for the day just because I don't have a dip stand at my gym here. And the setup that I usually use with throwing a couple bars inside of a power rack was just aggravating my shoulder. I think just not having my setup quite as tight on all the benching that I did before just made it a little bit angry. So I decided to cut those out and hit a couple extra sets of close grips here. I went 185 for 8, two times, 2 sets of 8. This is 205 for I believe 7 or 8 reps. And then decided to go up to 225 and only got 4 reps here. I hit the J-hook twice, and my position was all off. Just everything about this set was wrong. I ended up hitting 235, I think, for 9 reps last week, and this one just nothing was right, and I tried to adjust it halfway through the set. And and that's what happened. So I decided to call it quits there on 4 sets of those and moved into dumbbell shoulder press. Worked up to 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. I think on this set here I got 10 reps. The last one was just 8 reps. With 75s. I'll keep pushing the weight up on those from week to week here. I'm going to use this as my heavier shoulder day instead of higher volume and lighter weight like I was doing on Tuesday. So these felt fine. Shoulders clicked just a little bit, but I did some soft tissue on my traps and rotator cuffs and everything. So everything is all loosened up and feeling good there. After that, I just wanted to hit some volume work for arms, just kind of get a good pump going. So I went with a superset of preacher curls and skull crushers just because the bar was there and already loaded, and went 10 reps on 2 different grips here on the preacher curl, using the wide grip first and then moving into that narrower grip. just to put a lot of blood into the biceps, and then I jumped immediately from this into a skull crusher, also with a close grip, and I believe I got somewhere around 15 reps with that on this second set. The first set I got 20, so the goal was somewhere between 15 and 20 reps with this. Again, just extra volume on triceps. They get hit pretty hard on this day, just from the higher volume benching and then also the close grip work. So just trying to keep the elbows healthy and gradually build up volume, since they tend to stay in better shape when I'm doing a more overall workload for them. So nothing super exciting with these. Ended up following these just with a couple sets of some cable curls and cable tricep pushdowns with the rope attachment. Those are coming in just a second here. Digging back into my old bodybuilding brain and just pulling out some just random variations to hit the muscle from a couple different angles. So nothing super performance oriented about anything that's coming up here. Just wanted to get a good pump going and put some blood into the muscle and, you know, work on my tie-ins and get jacked and shit. So it's nice to get a pump every once in a while. I haven't done it for a while. A while being like Tuesday. Anyways, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't done it already, be sure to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter if you use it, although I'm not very active on there because, let's be honest, shit is boring. So, if you are in the Tigard area, Tigard being Portland, Portland being Oregon, and you're looking to get jacked and tan with us and check out any of the programs that we have, be sure to make a stop by our website at www.savagegym.com. Otherwise, have an excellent weekend, and I will talk to you next week.